Hey, what's up everyone? James and Cuervo here. Thank you so much for joining us. And today we're going to be doing our last camping overnighter of 2022. So we're up here in the beautiful Oregon mountains in New Mexico. There is snow up on the mountains. Hopefully you can see that. A lot of juniper, a lot of quiet. And yeah, we're just going to be a simple overnighter, just relaxing, making some delicious green chili stew, having some cold ones. You know the deal. So thank you for joining us. Let's get started. Damn, that got much faster than I expected. So here's gonna be home sweet home for the night. I really love this view with all these beautiful snowy mountains and the pines off in the distance. Really beautiful. Now we do gotta get a move on because the sun will be setting in less than an hour. So Cuervo over here is getting the fire going. Get it nice and hot so we can start cooking. And today we're gonna be cooking up a classic in Junkyard Fox, green chili stew. So we haven't made that in over a year. I barely made it like 2 weeks ago at my house, but other than that, it's been forever. So it's a staple for us, especially during the winter months. It's a very hearty, delicious meal when it's nice and cold outside. So time to start chopping up some veggies and get to cooking. Now, it can't be green chili stew without some green chilies. So let's go ahead and get these nice and roasted. And in case you haven't seen our recipe for our green chili stew, we'll have the link up above. Although I gotta say, it is a little bit outdated, that video. It's a great recipe, but I think I've honed it through the years to make it just much more delicious. So we'll probably make a new video pretty soon. But for now, you'll just follow us along in this video. So let's just roast these guys so we can skin them. That's fine. All right, and now let's close these guys up, wrap it up, and we're gonna forget about these for about 15-20 minutes. All right, onions and garlic first. All right. So let's pour some broth, some chicken broth. Now I'm just eyeballing here. I'm not, getting too technical. But it needs a good amount of juice because we're still gonna go ahead and add green chili and sausage. So definitely need some broth to thicken this up. Oh yeah. Put some pepper on here. Ground cumin. Coriander. Seasoned salt. And blackening. I'll start mixing all this up. I'm probably gonna add a little bit more broth just so the potatoes can absorb it. And it's pretty much from here, just to let it slowly simmer for a good hour and a half to 2 hours. Well, while dinner cooks, we relax, stay nice and warm, and have a couple of cold ones. So, cheers, everyone. Cheers, brother. Ah, is the life. Oh yeah, check it out. We got it simmering. And yeah, just be patient and let this thing just get nice and thick. And all the veggies, everything, all the meat just mixed together. A good old-fashioned Red Dead Redemption stew right here. Okay, folks, so it has been about an hour and a half. We've been slowly moving things around, letting this slowly simmer. And now I'm just kind of smushing some of the potatoes against the Dutch oven so it thickens up. The starch from the potatoes thickens up the stew. And good thing, too, so we can remove this out of here and get the flames going on the fire because it's getting very damn cold. So, time to get this out of here. Damn, it's cold. All right, so time to eat. Hell yeah. This is one of the best meals we've ever made. Green chili stew. There's no beating that. All right, and then let's serve Cuervo over here. Oh yeah. All right, and then we're just gonna let it cool off a little bit so we don't burn ourselves. But it's chow time. Let's put some chips on here. All right, time to grub. Let me just remove my my wool scarf, my wool bandana that helps keep me warm, because I don't want to get it dirty. But oh yeah, moment of truth right here. Look at that. Down there's good. Outstanding. All right, Cuervo, what's the verdict? Oh man, on a cold night, huh? On a cold night, this is like the heartiest meal ever. Yeah, and then I think we should just take our plates over there, right next to the fire. God damn, I love this food. Warms you up from the inside. So we don't want the stew to get cold, because in this cold it's gonna cool off too quickly. So we brought it back close to the fire. And now that we're not cooking, we can let that thing get nice and warm. And of course, a little bit more stew. Never hurt no one. Good times. So now that we ate, we're able to get this fire nice and strong, and we are not going to cook anything tomorrow morning, so we can afford to just be wasteful and just use up all the wood that we brought. So nice and strong fire. Now, one thing I noticed while using my wool hat recently is, I don't know how well it would work with other materials, but with the wool hat, you place it close to your flames for about 10-15 seconds. Obviously, you don't want to burn your hat, but just to gather some of that heat. And then you put it on your head, and it's nice and toasty. That heat gets trapped there between your head and the top of the hat, and it just, it's a noticeable difference. Man, it is cold. I don't think it's that cold. It's about 31. I just think it's the fact that we've been drinking beer. But time to call it a night. So we're putting away what we can in the ice chest. And we're going to put it away in the truck. We don't want to deal with raccoons or bears or whatever. All right, so. Did I turn this? Oh man, wrong button. We're about to call it a night, guys. It's gotten very cold. We're very tired, so we're putting our stuff away, and then the MVPs right now, some hand warmers. So okay, folks, so it is late and we are tired, so we're gonna call it a night. We've already put everything away, and now we're gonna make our way to our tents and call it a night. So we'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Fox.
All right, everyone. Well, good morning and good morning, Cuervo. As always, he wakes up before I do, and he's already working on the coffee. So we're about to get some coffee, heat up some of the stew for breakfast so we can power on up and get the rest of the day going.
Bring it to a simmer. All right, coffee's ready. Oh yeah.
Pumpkin spice almond creamer. Let's try this bad boy out. I've never tried this before. I think that's good enough. So we got some coffee going. Now I'm gonna heat up some of the stew that was left over from last night. I don't want it to go bad in the heat because it will get hotter later. So I'm gonna eat some of that, heat it up. And Cuervo's eating an empanada. What is that, an apple one?
Yeah.
All right.
Manzana.
All right. Good stuff. Coffee and mountains. It's a beautiful sight. Speaking of beautiful sight, check out the shirt I'm wearing. So this is our brand new shirt from our merch store with our brand new logo, and I could not be happier with the result. Look at this beautiful thing. So, you know, eagle-eyed viewers are going to notice it is using the Jurassic Park font. That was my favorite movie as a kid, and I always like to pay tribute to the things that inspired me. So it's paying homage to Jurassic Park without being a straight-up ripoff. So Junkyard Fox, you see the fox skull right there. A lot of people quickly assume that it's a rattlesnake skull from afar, but it's actually a fox skull. A fox is a very slender canine, so it's got a slender skull, unlike, say, a wolf. And down here, outdoor adventures. So it's bushcraft, it's catch and cook, it's foraging, it's camping, all those good things. Then there's a feather, a reference to Cuervo Negro, whose presence in music is ever present in our videos. So if you're so inclined, we'll have the link down below to our merch store where you can purchase it as a long sleeve, as a t-shirt, as a hoodie, stickers. We even have shirts for ladies and kids, toddlers even. So if you're so inclined to purchase one, help support this channel while looking awesome, link will be down below. Cheers, everyone. So we just finished breakfast, finished our coffee, and now we're gonna relax for a little bit. Cuervo's gonna reach into his spiritual EDC tin box. So check out his EDC update video so you can see all the details on here.
Well, basically what I'm doing is I'm lighting an incense, which is dragon's blood, and the purpose of it is just to give thanks to our journey here, to thank nature for our stay, and to be welcomed to it again in the future. Sorry. Okay. Also, I like to cuff the smoke up. I know it's going away, but it's just to bathe yourself in the goodness of it and hope send some good vibes back to nature. That's it.
Well, folks, after coffee and breakfast, we were just lazing about for about an hour, charging our phones, but it's time to start packing it on up so we can start heading back home. Now, before we do that, I do have to review the Camp Pros 3-person tent. We have both been testing it for about 7 months, so I'd say we have a solid opinion on it. So before that, we're going to go ahead and break down Cuervo's tent, the red tent he's been using, and just putting away all our food and all that stuff. So breaking camp, so we just have that one tent, and we can set to reviewing it. So as you can tell, Cuervo's stuff has already been put away, and now it's time for me to start putting this away. So we just finished reviewing the Camp Pros 3-person tent. You'll see that before this video comes out. A solid little tent. So if you're in the market for something with more space, but it's budget friendly, this is definitely one that we suggest. Now, it's not perfect. We'll talk about that in that review, but so far we very much like it, both of us. So other than that, guys, it's time to start putting all this away. I do apologize if audio's a little weird. I did forget to bring the microphone for this adventure, so I'm a damn fool. So you'll hear a little bit of wind, you'll hear a little bit of pebbles as people step, that kind of stuff. So apologies for that, but what can you do? So I'm a damn fool. We just got a brand new microphone that's wireless. Can't wait to start bringing that one on to our adventures. But that's about it. It's time to start loading everything up and taking it to the truck. So tents have been put away, food has been put away, and now it's time for us to start heading our way back home. So thank you for joining us on another great adventure, another overnighter, great food, great drinks, great company, great gear, and all that good stuff. So we're heading on out of here, guys. So thank you so much once again for joining us. This will probably be the last video of 2022. So I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. We'll see you guys in 2023. Oh, and don't forget about these awesome shirts that are now available in our merch store, amongst other designs as well. And that's about it for us, folks. So thank you for joining us. Happy New Year. Now go outside and get your boots dirty.